So we talked about market cap. We talked about previous all-time highs. We talked about what Tectonic would possibly look like after the changes to the APY. But in this video, we want to talk about the future of Tectonic and a few developments to look forward to, family. And also in the comments, let me know if you believe Tectonic can possibly make millionaires in the next bull cycle. I know that's been a heavy debate in the comments, and I'd love to know you guys' opinions. But let's get into Tectonic here. A little bit about the price action. You can see Tectonic sitting at 6022, market cap around $30 million. The circulating supply is 22% of a max supply of 500 trillion. So I want you guys to keep that number in mind, because we got a lot of positive things developing within the Tectonic ecosystem. So quick recap. All right. So this was posted on the Tectonic official page as far as Twitter. It says over the next few months, we will focus on delivering two features: NFT staking. That's going to be big, and isolated lending protocols. NFT staking aims to provide further utility for 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿 vault users as well as Cronus NFT holders. On the other hand, isolated pools will allow us to list new tokens, family, while providing an added layer of security to the users. Users will be able to enjoy additional rewards in form of partner protocol native tokens. So as Tectonic ushers in this interoperability on the IBC chain, and we're going to be talking about all of that, they're looking to add additional assets to these pools to be either lent out, borrowed, etc., etc. And we know with the TVL of Tectonic, the high TVL family, the project is able to award the community with incentives for staking or putting their Tectonic in the vault, basically paying you to lend out your tokens, and in exchange you get Tonic back to compound on top of Tonic and earn a passive income. Now, the talk of the town here has been the tokenomics, but before we get to that, I actually want to go down here and cover one of these this article here at the bottom, because I know a lot of people was asking about the founder of Tectonic. And I think I was doing my research, and this is what I found right here, family. Let me see if I can actually find it. Okay, right here. So it says Tectonic was created by Particle B, a blockchain-based incubator founded by former Crypto.com CTO Gary Orr. So I don't know if that's necessarily saying Gary Orr is the founder. I'm not going to say that, but he did create Particle B, which is the blockchain-based incubator that created Tectonic. It definitely sounds weird. So that's where the whole Gary Orr alleged rumor of him being the founder of Tectonic came from. Now, you could digest that any way you want, but I wanted to cover that just to be clear and transparent for everybody on the channel that's part of the community. Also, family, Tectonic here, I found this interesting about the token release schedule. So they have 500 trillion tokens, right? And this is how it's pretty much allocated: 23% to the team, 13% to the reserves, 13% to the network security and maintenance. So they invest into security over these lending products to prevent hacks, and we love to see that. 0.1% for an airdrop. But the one that stood out to me, family, is the 50.9% for the community incentive. So Tectonic, family, is willing to give back to the community at an alarming rate here. 50% of the token supply being used as those rewards to reward the community for staking and vaulting. And this is the thing about staking and vaulting. What it does is it continues to build a foundation and a new floor for Tectonic, improving the tokenomics and lessening the inflation with the project, which is huge, family, which is huge. And as they make these changes to the APY, you can see more aggressive moves to the upside, and moves to the upside that will stick, because the more people that buy into the project in long term, and the more people that choose to stake and put their money in the vault, the more that foundation gets stronger, and we keep building new floors and setting new highs and setting new higher lows. So I think that's huge for Tectonic, and why I'm working to really move this project to one of my long-term hold projects in my blue chip portfolio. It's only a $30 million market cap. And on the last video, we talked about what we could possibly be looking at as far as gains if it hits the market cap of 𝐦𝐤 currently, which is 1.3 billion. So the community gets a whopping, family, 50.9% of Tonic's total supply. Members who partake in the community activities and protocol operations receive precipitation rewards, including mining and staking rewards paid out in another equivalent token. So very interesting. And we know with the Tectonic TVL, these guys can afford to do this. You know, they can afford to do this. The TVL is over 200 million. The market cap is 30 million. So the liquidity is there, and the changes that they're making is for the betterment of the project long term, and it's helping out the tokenomics, because now we don't have to see so much inflation, tokens getting minted as far in dilution. And I also want to make this clear: the 23% to the development team, they say it's a daily release. So I don't know how much, how many. So what I'm gonna do, family, is I'm gonna keep an eye out here on the circulating supply to see if it changes daily. If it changes daily, then that's pretty much the vesting over the next 4 years, and it says daily release here. So I wanted to break that down for you guys so you can understand that Tectonic is all for the community. You feel me? They're all for rewarding the people that's here long term. It's funny because they say investors who choose to HODL can earn additional income through interest by providing assets to the protocol. So basically, man, these guys are paying you to HODL the token. They're paying you to HODL the token. And now we're seeing even more utility with them going into the direction of NFTs and giving people the ability to lend or borrow against their NFTs on the Cronus chain. Also, that's showing you the interoperability. So if you didn't know, Tectonic places a strong emphasis on interoperability, allowing for the exchange of assets between Ethereum and Cosmos ecosystems. This is huge. The use of IBC on Cronus blockchain enables the lending and borrowing of both ETH-based assets, family, and Atom-based assets. So, you know, you can, in the future, depending on what projects they choose to list, for example, if they list something like Terra Luna Classic, you'll be able to lend and borrow against Terra Luna Classic because it's an Atom-based asset. And same thing with ETH. If they choose to list some ERC tokens that you like, you know, in the future, because they plan on listing more tokens or more assets, then you'll be able to lend and borrow against some ETH assets as well. So they're giving ETH and Atom an opportunity to communicate with each other through interoperability, family. And further on that, you can see here, they pretty much say it. They say it right here. So where is it? I'm looking for right here where they're talking about. Right here. It says interoperability will be at the core of Tectonic. Apart from having Ethereum-based assets on Tectonic, Cronus, being IBC enabled, will allow us to facilitate the lending and borrowing of Cosmos-based assets as well. This enables us to fulfill our vision of being the cross-chain money market between EVM chains and the Cosmos ecosystem. So there we go, family. This is why Tectonic is only at the cusp of its potential. The cusp of its potential, family. So interoperability for a lending protocol. They plan on being the #1 lending and borrowing protocol in the crypto space. So the moves that Tectonic is making, they're working to outbid their competition like 𝐦𝐤. All right, it says Tectonic in the Cronus blockchain and aims to facilitate lending and borrowing across different blockchains. Cronus uses the IBC communication to help Ethereum and Cosmos blockchains work together. All right, so there we go. Another utility here for crypto.com. So if you didn't know, Crypto.com uses inter-blockchain communication to help Ethereum communicate with Cosmos. So this is why I feel like Crypto.com and Tectonic is a true tag team that you might want to have inside your portfolio. Not financial advice. This is just my opinion on, my research. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. I think Tectonic is going places. These guys plan on taking care of the community and furthermore taking care of the people that's willing to hodl, that's willing to stake, that's willing to vote. We're seeing the future before our eyes with interoperability and the IBC chain. And now we got Tectonic moving in the direction of NFTs and allowing people to borrow and lend upon their NFTs. So y'all let me know what y'all think about Tectonic, man. Are you bearish? Are you bullish? Can Tectonic create millionaires? I'd love to know you guys' comments and opinion in the comments. It's your boy, 𝐤𝐨𝐳𝐫𝐞 TV. Millie, I'm out.